and they were an instant success. People came from far and wide to buy them, and Madame Clara's fame soared. But Madame Clara did not return to the river. She had no intention of keeping her promise. Weeks passed, and strange things began to happen. One morning, she woke up to find her fingertips turning green and covered in tiny, fish-like scales. She screamed in horror, but dismissed it as an isolated incident. However, the changes spread. Her hands became scaly and grotesque. Deep down, she knew it was the mermaid's warning. Panicking, Madame Clara returned to the river. "Mermaid, please forgive me. I will return the hair," she begged. The mermaid appeared, her eyes cold. "You did not keep your promise. You will face the price of your greed," she said. Desperate, Madame Clara pleaded, "Give me one more chance. I will return the hair, I swear." The mermaid gave her a final warning. "This is your last chance. Return every strand, or you will transform into a creature of the sea." Madame Clara left the river, trembling. But her greed remained. Instead of returning all the hair, she decided to keep most of it and return only a small lock. "The mermaid won't notice," she thought with a sly smile. She wrapped up a tiny piece of hair and returned to the river, claiming it was all she had. The mermaid's anger was palpable. "Do you think you can deceive me?" she thundered. The water around them swirled violently. Before Madame Clara could react, the mermaid cursed her. That night, Clara's transformation worsened. Her skin turned slimy, and her feet began changing into flippers. She could barely walk. Frightened, she sought the Juju man again. "Please help me. I can't return the hair. I will lose everything," she begged. The Juju man agreed, but at a cost. "Your voice," he said. Madame Clara hesitated but agreed. The Juju man performed his spell, and she lost her voice. Though the transformation slowed, it did not stop. Her hands and feet remained scaly, and her business suffered as she struggled to communicate with her customers. As days passed, Madame Clara's condition worsened. Her face grew fish-like, her eyes large and round, and her skin pale with a bluish tint. Whispers spread through the town. People avoided her salon, and her greed turned into isolation and regret. One morning, Madame Clara looked in the mirror and realized she had lost everything: her beauty, her business, and her humanity. Only then did she truly understand the price of her greed.